Hi, everybody. I have not had occasion to say this since I was 16 years old in Georgetown, Texas, in the back of my mom's Pontiac Grand Prix. I am a virgin, so please be gentle. I've been a big fan of the Moth for a very long time, and it's kind of been a life goal to get up on this stage. And so I'm here now, and I'm fulfilling that goal, and I'm really excited to be here and tell you my story. Thank you. So Dusty said something earlier that really resonated with me. She was talking about her boyfriend Kyle and about how they're in this great relationship, but she's still really neurotic about it. And it reminds me of a time in my life in about 4 years ago now, in 2011, when I was dating this guy that I was head over heels for. I think I'm like the typical girl, and I was really into it and everything, and so I was like, when can we have sex, and when can I give it up, and then when can I tell him that I love him? Is it too soon? No, I want to scare him. And so it was like, 3 months in, I'm like, I love you, I love you. I had this whole idea about love that I could go, he's a really big salsa dancer here in Houston. Yeah. And he's a performer, and I had this whole idea that I was gonna learn, not far from here, I found a girl on Craigslist. I went to her apartment and I took private salsa lessons, right? And here I am, I'm learning my salsa, and I'm thinking, I'm gonna go to, what was it, the place at the corner of Westheimer and Kirby, El Milagro, is that right? Taco Milagro, thank you. I'm gonna go there, I'm gonna be in one side of the room, he's gonna be in the other, he's gonna see my back. I'm going, I'm doing so good, and he's gonna be like, who's that girl? And I'm gonna turn around, I'm gonna spin, and then he's gonna go, oh my God, that's Annie. That's Annie. That's the love of my life, right? I love her. This is what I'm thinking. No. I am really bad at secrets. I break, I tell him, actually, that I've been taking these salsa lessons in secret. I'm so excited. And his response is, wow, that's great, and I'm really happy now we can go out dancing together. It wasn't the big I love you, right? So a year and a half we do this. A year and a half, I tell him I love you, and his response is, I really care about you. No way, guys, you're gonna feel like assholes once I finish this story. Seriously, I promise you, and I'm sorry. Let me apologize right now. I'm sorry. I'm like, no, this guy is amazing. He's amazing. He's worth, I'm reading all the quizzes and Mademoiselle or whatever. It's like, everything is like, dump him. This is not gonna end well for you, sweetie. And so I think, you know what, no, I'm gonna stick with it. I really like this guy, right? So I love you, you're really great, I love you, we have this connection, I love you. And so we decide, we're both travelers, and we decided, you know what, life is short. He had worked for a long time at a certain company, and then I was a lawyer. Can you believe that? I'm a lawyer, and I got completely burned out, and I was looking for something else. And so we decided, we're gonna go on an adventure. We're gonna move to Spain. So we moved to Spain. We moved to Spain together. We put all of our possessions in a storage unit in Sugar Land, Texas, because it's a lot cheaper out there. And we moved to Spain. We moved to Madrid. We moved to Madrid, and this was April 2011. So, no, I'm sorry. This was, it was April 2011. So we had been together about a year and a half at this point, and I'm thinking, every time a holiday came around, I was expecting a present. And ultimately, I'm thinking, come on, guy, ring. No ring. And so I remember this day, we were sitting out on this patio and we were talking, and we were talking about love, this thing that was every couple of months we had to have a conversation about, well, are we on the same page? Are we in the same book? Are we in the same chapter? Where are we? And we had this conversation about love, and he said to me, I remember, he said to me, I don't think there's a love stronger than the love between a mother and her child. And I said, no, I love you so much. You're the cat's pajamas. That's the end of this story, right? So a couple days later, he proposes. He gives me a ring, and he says, I love you, and I want to marry you, and I want you to be my wife. So So we got married. We got married. He's in the audience. That's why you guys feel like assholes. We got married, and it's 2013. We're expecting our first child together. And it was this magical experience. It was like this equation, this equation of 1 + 1 = 3. And it was him and it was me, and then all of a sudden there's this other person in this room, this face emerges, and it's my son. It's my son Hugo. He's a beautiful boy. And I never felt love like that. Then, a year later, because I'm kind of old, we have a second child, my daughter Ari. I have to wrap it up now, and I apologize because my timing on this is very bad, but Ariana was born with a heart defect. We didn't know it. We didn't know it for 6 weeks, and as a result of her heart defect, she almost died. She had brain damage, and we took her into the ER, and she had less than 30% oxygen in her blood. Most people have 100%, and 70% is not good. But I sat with her in the intensive care unit for 8 weeks of my life, and I can tell you that he was right. My husband was right. My then boyfriend was right. There's no love like a mother with her child, and I sat with her, and she's good. She's good. She's really good. She's really good. She got her heart surgery, and the brain damage is not an issue, but I just want to say, so it took me to understand what love was to feel how bad love can hurt. And at the end of the day, it's still, you can't feel, until you know real love, the hurt is almost like a privilege in a way, because I never felt more alive than after I had my 2 babies, and I was able to hold my daughter in my arms after 2 months in the ICU. Thank you.